Hi, my name's Jack. I'm a designer and video maker living in London, and recently it passed 11 years since I uploaded my first video on YouTube. Now, a video that I've done quite frequently over the past 11 years is a setup tour / room tour / desk setup / productivity, minimalist setup, whatever you want to call it. I've done a lot of those videos. So I thought it would be quite cool to go back across the past 10, 11 years and have a look at some of the different setup videos I made, have a look at the setups themselves, critique them, cringe at them, all that kind of fun stuff. And we can also just have a look at how it compares to my setup now, because I did a recent room tour / flat tour in my place in London. So if you want to see that video before watching this one, then click the link in the description or up here. I'll also be linking at the end of the video if you want to do it that way around. Anyway, enough talking from me, let's watch some videos. So the first video that we'll be watching is actually from a different channel. So it's not the same channel I upload to now. It's still called Jack Jenkins. It has 143 subscribers. Apparently I used to have a Tumblr as well. That's a little concerning. What is on that? Not found. Probably for the best. So yeah, this is Room Tour, Summer 2011, uploaded 20th of August 2011. So I'll have just turned 13 years old. We're probably going to hear a prepubescent Jack and have some shaky camera work and an interesting looking room. Can you tell that I'm putting off playing this? Okay, let's full screen it. What quality is it? 720p. That's surprising. Okay, let's just watch it.
Hey guys,
oh god.
24 here.
Oh no, I can't actually deal with that voice. That voice. Okay, this is going to be harder than I thought. Okay, I'm going to turn the volume down because I can't listen to this. Oh my god. Okay, let's just look at the room because... Okay, so this is actually the same bedroom that I have at my mum's house. So I've had the same bedroom pretty much my whole life there. So I'm going to skip through the video just because obviously we don't want to watch like 5 full 7 to 10 minute long videos. So far, all that I've really done is just looked at my wardrobe and some drawers. I can't say it's the most exciting video yet. And the camera work is so shaky. I think this was recorded on my phone at the time, which would be some old Android phone. I think an HTC Desire. So we've got some Xbox 360 games here. Still not actually seeing the setup. And we're 2.5 minutes in, which I'm surprised. Well, I assume most people probably would have clicked off at this point. Okay, here's an actual computer. We're on a desk. It's like a HP Pavilion laptop, I think, if I remember correctly. I remember this thing overheated so much. It could play games. It looks like I have Portal on there. But yeah, my own voice from 11 years ago is actually pissing me off so much. Is that tissues on my desk? That's a bit sus. 13-year-old Jack with the tissues on his desk. Very interesting. Quickly moving on from that. Just very odd setup. We've got an original Xbox and an Xbox 360. Can we get an actual full... Okay, so this shows... So we've got like a corner desk. It's got... This is the worst frame I could have stopped on. Got this HP Pavilion laptop, my tissues, Angry Birds, soft toy, and this... Oh, I remember this was like a, I don't know, 15-inch monitor. Standard definition for my Xbox 360. Playing Battlefield Bad Company 2, which to be honest is still a sick game. I'd happily play that now. I think that's it for this one. Let's move on to the next one. I think this will be probably on my current channel. However, it might have been made private. So let's see what it is. Okay, so the next one we've got is Desk Tour Summer 2012. So almost a year after the last one. This was when the channel was branded Tech Junkie Reviews. Big up. 250 views, 17th of July 2012. Let's see what we've got right here. Will my voice have got any better? Let's see. Ooh.
Hey guys, Jack here from
Not a lot better. Not a lot better. But the setup looks a lot better. We've got like a 1080p monitor, keyboard, mouse, which has like some sort of RGB. Massive Angry Birds poster. Obviously I was a big Angry Birds fan. So at least with this video, you can see the setup within the first 30 seconds, which makes a big difference compared to the last one. SteelSeries mousepad, so we're seeing a lot better stuff now. That first year, obviously, of making YouTube videos, I got really into technology, and I think at the time I had a paper round, so I was probably spending all my money from that on technology. Lots more Steam games, probably still the same laptop. Yeah, that's the same laptop, so I just bought more games for the same laptop that always overheated. Oh, here's my filming equipment. So I guess, again, I was filming it on my phone, but you can see this was actually my first video camera that I ever had. I don't know why I'm not in full screen. This is my first video camera that I had. It was like a Toshiba, I think Toshiba. It recorded in 1080p, but the quality was terrible. This microphone was pretty decent, and then that tripod is actually, where is it? Is actually the same tripod that I use now, which, I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. Resourceful, I'd say. Not upgrading when you don't have to. So yeah, that was my filming equipment. So I think that makes this video, or that specific video, a bit more interesting, because you got to see both my setup and what I recorded my videos in. I think 2012 was a big upgrade from 2011, so let's move on to the next one. Right, so we're now into Desk Tour Spring 2013, which is less than a year after my last one, but it was uploaded on the 9th of March 2013. 600 views, not bad, more than some of my newer videos. Intro has changed, still techjunkyreviews.com. And let's see. Oh, I think at this point I must have got a DSLR. I just didn't know how to focus it. Okay, so by spring 2013 I'd bought my first MacBook, which is pretty cool. Switched the setup around a bit, still got the cork and the posters, the same desk, the same terrible chair, good cable management at the back. This is like iMovie subtitles, which is interesting. Obviously making the most of the MacBook. This setup looks a lot better than the last one. So yeah, it's got a lot better, and the video quality is a lot better. I assume, yeah, 1080p, so, I mean, this Canon 650D is still a good camera. 13-inch MacBook Pro, it's pretty nice. Looks very chunky compared to today's laptops. I think the next setup we'll be watching though, my room completely changes. So the next one is awesome tech desk setup spring 2014. Almost 14,000 views, that is good. 10th of April 2014. So at the time of recording that video, I will have been 16? Yeah, 16, almost 17. So getting a bit older, and as you can see, the room has been completely redecorated. All the cork is gone. I think I might have built my first gaming PC at this point. But yeah, the white walls, which is still how it looks today. So we've got the same MacBook, a new desk, actually, I didn't even mention that. New desk, same keyboard and mouse. Oh no, the mouse might be different, but the mouse pad. Oh, the terrible chair's gone. Bookshelf, like, all this furniture in this video here, I still have now in my room back at home. Lots of the same stuff, just more organised in a much cleaner room. Guitar, still the same monitor. Loving Daisy. To be fair, I still love Daisy. Things don't change. Even though it's 7 years ago. Wow, that is crazy. Do we get a wide shot? Thumbs up to that. I agree. 16-year-old Jack, thumbs up to that setup. We've come a long way already. Let's see what's next. Sticking with the term awesome tech setup, winter 2014. So this is only about 6 months, 8 months or so after the last video, 11th of December 2014, 2,300 views, definitely not bad at all. I think, again, there's going to be a lot of change. So, has my voice changed, actually? My voice has definitely changed at this point. So at this point, I've got like a dual screen setup, which looks quite nice. I don't even have a dual screen setup now. And it's on a monitor arm, so they're like floating. This is still the same monitor from the last one, and then I guess this one is new. Got headphones, speakers. I mean, this is a nice setup. This is probably nicer than my setup now. Almost definitely, actually. yeah, probably much rather use that setup than the setup I've got now. Okay, I think we've probably only got one more left, or maybe two. So I was right, this is the last one. This was uploaded in 15th of September 2015. So I think this would have been recorded probably a week before I went to university, which is when I stopped making videos for, well, up until last summer. Again, new awesome tech setup 2015. I obviously knew that this word awesome brought in the views, because I think once I started using that word awesome, my views went from like 600 to like a few thousand. So pretty smart, although looking at that like dislike ratio, maybe it's not the best video. Let's have a look. Oh god, who is that? Who is that? Wow. So that is how I looked when I first went to university. What a good looking chap. The room in this video is almost identical. Oh, that's actually all the stuff that I took to university. This has actually been a lot of fun. And the setup is looking pretty fine now. Although it looks like... So I must have got rid of the dual screen setup, and then this is the monitor that I have now. This is what I'm looking at right here. I've had the same monitor for whatever, nearly 6 years. The setup's looking pretty clean. It's still my gaming PC, but then on the left I've got my MacBook. I still own this MacBook now, 6 years later. Okay, so here's the setup in full. I mean, that's still the same lamp I've got. This is pretty much the same as how my room looks like back home. It's a nice setup. I mean, all of my technology is here in London, but yeah, it's a good room, good setup. That's pretty much the last one. So I never actually made a setup video once I went to university. However, I did take some pictures. So here's the setup that I had in my first ever like halls room, like uni accommodation. The room itself is a bit rubbish. However, you can see the tech in it, still good. We've got the MacBook Pro, the monitor, an Xbox One, which I actually didn't notice in that last video. I'm not sure if I didn't have it at that point or I just completely missed that, but that's the setup there. And then 5 years later, if you want to see the latest setup, or 6 years later, if you want to see the latest setup, check my channel. So that video was definitely a bit of like self-service. It was something that I thought I'd enjoy to do. Who knows if anyone's going to enjoy watching this video. Obviously it's something a bit like personal and entertaining for me, so thank you for watching if you did. It's something a little different, however, I thought it'd be a bit of fun. If you did enjoy this video, then please do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought about my different setups. Which one was your favorite? Which one did you think was terrible? What did you think of that 2015 Jack we saw and the 2011 voice we heard? I know what I think, but yeah, let me know. Subscribe if you want to see more videos about London lifestyle, technology, all that kind of fun stuff. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at jackjenkinsyt, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.